292 murders were recorded from January 1st to April 6th of this year. 17-year-old Shutter charged with murder, and his prisoner Leoda Bradshaw getting her groove on with a policeman. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. On Monday, classes were suspended at Cornwall College in St. James as the school has been plunged into mourning following the sudden death of its Spanish teacher on Sunday morning. She's 41-year-old Kamika Warren. Grief counseling was provided at the school for the academic auxiliary and ancillary staff, and as a result, students were asked to remain at home. School resumed yesterday for the boys. Warren was admitted on Saturday at the Cornwall Regional Hospital in Montego Bay after complaining of difficulty breathing. The educator, who was the head of the Department for Spanish at Cornwall, is said to have been employed to the all-boys school for over a decade. Meanwhile, the Area 3 narcotics team is reporting that it has seized some 1,000 pounds of ganja during an operation in St. Elizabeth on Friday. According to reports, the marijuana has an estimated street value of $10 million. And it's believed that during the hours of 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., the ganja was recovered among bushes in the Little Park district in the parish, where it was subsequently seized and foolishly burnt. No arrest has been made in connection with the find. And the bus follows that of another in the Trial District in the parish on March 30, where 700 pounds of ganja was destroyed. And we're just wondering if the police realize how much money that they're throwing away. Police are reporting that a firearm was seized and 2 men arrested for breaching the Noise Abatement Act at an illegal party in Cross Keys in Manchester on Sunday morning. A police source said that about 1:30 a.m., an operation was conducted at a location in Cross Keys where a party that was not permitted was ongoing. A search was conducted resulting in a 9mm Smith & Wesson with 7 9mm rounds was found. Police said 2 men, including the owner of the premises, were charged with breaches of the Noise Abatement Act, and one of the men, aged 26, was also charged with illegal possession of marijuana. Commissioner of Police Dr. Kevin Blake has confirmed that a policeman rumored to be romantically involved with murder-accused Leoda Bradshaw has been removed from duty at a St. Catharines station. Bradshaw was charged with the murder of Saraya Palwell, the infant daughter of Member of Parliament Philip Palwell, and her mother, 27-year-old Tashina Pattison. Rumors that Miss Bradshaw was pregnant have also been circulating on social media, but Dr. Blake said the allegation seems to be false. And it is rumored that a policeman at the station is taking her from the cell, and both have disappeared for many hours, and she has been informed on by another inmate at the lockup. It is rumored by one inmate that she boasts that she had a good time and no protection was used. However, at a media briefing on Tuesday, Dr. Blake said that while the accused officer has been removed from duty pending investigations, inquiries into the allegations thus far shows that information regarding a relationship appears to be false. 12 people were killed in motor vehicle crashes during the week ending Friday, April 5th, as the carnage continues unabated on the nation's road. Last week's victims include 2 motorcyclists, 3 private motorcar drivers, 3 passengers of private motorcars, 1 pedestrian, 1 pillion rider, and the driver of a commercial motor vehicle. The RSU is reporting that 112 people have been killed in 96 fatal crashes since the start of the year. And it is also reporting that fatal crashes have decreased by 5%, while fatalities are down 2% when compared to the corresponding period in 2023. Overall, the RSU said fatalities for 2024 are projected to decrease by 2% when compared with 2023. A 17-year-old boy has been slapped with several charges following the shooting death of a man on Chancellor Lane, Kingston on Tuesday, March 12. The deceased has been identified as 36-year-old Damian Palmer. The Kingston Central Police reported that about 12:50 p.m., Mr. Palmer was standing along the roadway among a group of friends when the teen and other men armed with guns opened gunfire, hitting him. Mr. Palmer was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. And following investigative leads, the teen was charged whilst in custody for another crime, the police said. He was charged with murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. And his court date is now being arranged, the police said. And according to the JCF, 292 murders were recorded from January 1st to April 6th of this year, compared with 341 for the corresponding period, and this represents a 14% decline. Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake added that arrests and charges for major crimes have seen a 9% increase. He said the increase in arrests and charges is a clear indicator of the force's commitment to holding perpetrators accountable and delivering justice for victims. Onto sports, former Premier League champions Harbourview coach Ludlow Bernard will depart as head coach after 5 years at the club. The Stars of the East endured a torrid season as they lost 14 of their 24 games and were only above the relegated pair of Limehall and Treasure Beach in the league table. Bernard, who guided the team to their fifth crown in 2022, said he will be taking a back seat for the 24-2025 season to focus on administrative duties at the club. Cricket, former schoolboys champion Manchester High takes on last season's finalist Mayday High in this year's Rural Era Inter-Secondary School Sports Association Headley Cup Championship match, and the scheduled three-day encounter at Manchester High is set to begin this morning. The teams, both based in Mandeville and Manchester, were impressive in their own way in making it to the finals. Manchester High booked their spot at the expense of 2023 champion St. Elizabeth Tech by virtue of taking first innings advantage in their thrilling contest at Stead Sports Complex last week. And over the better part of 2.5 days, Stead scored 188 and 221, while Manchester High compiled a pivotal 250 in their first innings and 142 for 5, chasing 160 to win when rain stopped play. In the other Grace Headley Cup semi-final clash, Mayday High swept 393 runs victory over Clarendon College at Mayday. Mayday in their first innings made 287 and in their second innings 352. Clarendon College made 151 in their first innings and were dismantled for only 90 runs in their second. So the Mayday versus Manchester High clash will be very interesting. And don't forget that the best news and sports takes place on this station. If you ever miss the news, please go to YouTube, type in Jamerican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, and subscribe to keep it going. That's news and sports on your favorite radio. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.